ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Monday. We're just hours away before Olsen Nick comes down the chimney with gifts. His helpers DeAndre Ayton and Buddy Hield got things started for him, though, giving their respective fan bases a good showing over the weekend in the NBA. Buddy and the Sacramento Kings with 2 games. Up first was the Memphis Grizzlies on Friday night. Hield connected 4 times from downtown in the final 8 minutes in the fourth, which held the Kings to a 102-99 victory. The Freeport native closed with 6 of 13 shooting from behind the arc that led to a game-high 28 points. As mentioned, Hield hit a 3 straight three-pointers, cutting the gap to 90-86. The Kings would outscore the Grizzlies 37-25 in the fourth, en route to win the game.
My teammates, they always give me confidence, the coaches, and I'm a confident guy. I don't care what nobody says, I'm gonna keep shooting the ball or whatever, even if they put me or not. But man, they believe in me, and I like that, man. I work so hard, and I believe in myself to make those shots for them. A couple guys that banged up, and let's happy that God prevailed us in this victory, and we need this one so bad, and on to Sunday now.
And in that Sunday game, that was a matchup against his old team, the New Orleans Pelicans. Once again, the Kings would have to rally, and they did just that, overcoming an 11-point deficit in the fourth quarter to pull off a 122-117 win. Down 105-94 with 7.5 minutes left, the Kings scored 14 consecutive points as part of a 19-5 run to take control. Buddy fueled the comeback once more with a pair of 3-pointers and a fast break layup. He finished with 11 and 18 field goal shooting and 6 from 11 from distance, equaling his output of 28 points from the previous game.
Just getting hot, man. Just finding the rhythm, and I think my teammates do a good job finding me the right spots, and it's something about the second half, man. And sorry the fans putting y'all through all this stress, but it just happens to them. We had great shots in the first half. We didn't make it. We missed easy layups. Didn't finish. We gave up a lot of easy layups. In the second half, we were able to lock in and get stopped. Drew Holiday didn't look. He's gonna go for a 40-point night. He scored 5 points in the second half. We slowed him down a little bit and tried to contain 80. And just don't let each one get off. And we did a great job, man. Hats off to the team. Great defense. And everybody came to play well, do their job.
Just like Buddy and the Kings, DeAndre Ayton and the Phoenix Suns also playing 2 games over the weekend. They started out on Saturday in Washington against the Wizards. The Suns were riding a 4-game win streak, and it would be a dogfight to make it 5 in a row. This one went into triple overtime with the Suns coming up just short, 149-146. DeAndre was 11 for 18 from the field goal range and 4 for 5 at the line with 26 points and 17 rebounds. The C.I. Gibson Rattlers senior boys basketball team closing out the Terracan Classic in Las Vegas over the weekend, playing out of East Bay Championship bracket. The Rattlers finished up at 1-2 after losing their opener 79-49 to California's Fairmont High. C.I. Gibson rebounded with a 55-51 win over Las Vegas High. In their finale, the Rattlers will fall 71-65 to Cheyenne out of Nevada. The team returned home yesterday. Coach Kevin K.J. Johnson now putting the final touches on his annual Providence High School Basketball Classic, which gets underway on Thursday at the Donald Davis Gym. Defense end Ed Smith was the honorary ambassador at this year's Makers Wanted Bahamas Bowl that was held on Friday past at the National Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. We caught up with the 319 pick in the 13th round of the 1973 draft, who explained how Bahamians can crack the professional ranks.
It's continuing to grow, and there's so much exposure at this point. I just see more and more kids, and this is what happens as this event continues here in the Bahamas. It continues to grow, and the kids that are out here today, they're gonna at some point make up their mind that this is something that they want to do, and you can only see this program beginning to grow more and more, and we can look forward to more Bahamians participating in professional football, not only the collegiate level, because you know, to actually get to the pros is quite an accomplishment. You got hundreds of thousands of kids coming out of school every year, and the pros are looking for about 2,000 of them.
The numbers and interest in American football continues to grow here in the country. However, it is not filtering into the local league. The Commonwealth American Football League has been hit hard by the lack of participation and team dropouts.
Well, the league this year decided to take a tournament-style play because of so few teams. Because our concentration this year actually has been more on rebuilding the league, and we're doing that through a youth program. And we're using the vehicle of the school system. The Minister of Education, Minister Lloyd, has endorsed, or his ministry has endorsed a modified version of football to be played in the schools. So there's a series of process we have to go through in preparing the persons who will help these kids, develop for the school, hopefully football for next year.
Don't blink, you might just miss it. That's what the country's professional baseball players are saying when they step to the plate and take aim for the buoy. The annual Don't Blink Home Run Derby will be held January 6, 2019 at Montague Foreshore, and our players are ready to swing.
The event last year for me, it was exciting, having some of our friends come over from the United States just to participate in something in the Bahamas that they believed in as well. For me, it was just amazing to see all the kids come up to us and was like, now I want to play baseball. Now I want to change my life, I want to do what you guys do because you guys look like you guys having fun out there. Even though it's your job, you're still having fun.
That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.